that in 1963, some 80 years later, a number of knights who were neither members of the Sovereign Military Order of Malta nor the Venerable Order, and among whom there were some hereditary knights from the Russian priories, approached my late brother King Peter and asked him for a royal charter and his protection. This he gave them with every right, since he had never abdicated. In 1964, a constitution was given to this new entity, which proudly took its place besides its sisters' orders. Its aims are very much the same as those of our sister orders, and some of which you have today heard and expressed and taken in the vows of our newly admitted dames and knights. This our order is truly an ecumenical order, making no distinction between any of the Christian denominations, and so welcomes men and women from any of these. The question sometimes is posed, why do people of other faiths other than Christian not admitted as full members? The answer is very simply this. From the time of its existence, as you have seen, the order has been a Christian order, whose very fundamental aims include the protection and the furthering of the Christian faith. It would therefore be inconsistent with its very existence to admit others. The order also strives, however, to uphold the true Christian spirits of promoting peace between all peoples of the world, which is also the aim of many other non-Christian religions. And furthermore, to combat any force or system or belief that crosses with the principles that are laid down by these various faiths, of which the Christian one is the one that interests us most. In this context, it also nurtures the relations between all people, seeking and encouraging the active help of all those who oppose those that are wishing to enslave the world and to oppress its people. In the past, these forces have taken on various guises, while today they are clothed in the mantles of either the extreme right or the extreme left political systems, both of whom make outrageous and false promises for the sole purpose of gaining control, which once it is in their grasp, is exerted at the most terrible cost and suffering to those over whom they have their rule. Up until recently, these systems have had an ally in complacency of many, who have been fortunate enough to escape their grabbing claws, or who were lucky enough not to be the victims of idealistic and ignorant beliefs that maintain that non-democratic governments respect the wishes and the need of the people over whom they govern. Today I believe that the light of reality and some good common sense is at last prevailing. Maybe it has always been there, and only now are the great majority of the people making their feelings known and being tired of the incessant barking and squealing and shouting and veiled jabs of the other wicked minority. We have another aim in our order, and that is to help those that are in need. And in this vein, we have several projects going. For example, we have set up a number of eye clinics in India where the call for such facilities is extremely great. We have a project in Houston in the pediatric wing of a hospital where a room bears the name of my late brother and that of the order. And now we have committed ourselves to help the work of Mother Teresa. I must, however, say that no matter what we have and what we are and what we will do in the future will never, never be quite enough. I think I've kept you long enough, but I hope that with the foregoing, I will have given you some idea who we are, where we came from, and how we grew and why we exist. Now remains me to thank you all for allowing me to be here and for your attention, and also to thank those that have put so much of their time and effort into this evening. To those of you that so graciously let us use your beautiful house of worship, and many, many more of you, and also to those that are not members of the order, I must thank you in the name of our members here for gracing us with your presence, and I hope that we may soon see all of you often in equally convivial surroundings. Now, to those of you that have today joined us and joined our ranks, I welcome you, and I look forward to your full and energetic participation and to the help that I ask of you, and to ensure that we reach our goals, not only for the good of the humanity, but also to the glory of our order. With that, I trust that my opening comment about passing years still holds true, and I wish to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your reception, not only in my own name, but also of my wife. Thank you so much.